Here's another of my Garbodor Terrakion videos, and this is going to kind of be an example of why this deck really isn't run very much. This deck dominates over decks that focus on abilities. It does not do very well on decks that don't. So I open up with the Terrakion and a Trubbish. He opens up with a Zorua and a Sableye. I'm still thinking he's running a Darkrai variant for the free retreat, so I'm still going to try and get up that Trubbish, or not sorry, that Trubbish, that Garbodor. He uses Ascension in order to go ahead and evolve his Zorua to a Zoroark, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my Heavy Ball on another Terrakion. Simply because there's really no need for me to focus on the Garbodor right now since he doesn't have anything with abilities up. I did attach a tool to the Trubbish just in case, and I attached a Fighting Energy to my Terrakion and passed. So Zorua is really great in that, it can get that Ascension up. Early in the game it's really not a big deal to use an attack in order to evolve really fast. Later in the game, that's really not the best idea. But we'll see. So, looks like I'm not quite sure, threw out some stuff for something, I thought, in order to get his hand size down so he could Bianca. Ooh, nice. He's attaching a, Dark Energy as well as a Dark Claw, so his attacks are gonna do a little bit more, and he hits me for 60. Now, there's really not much I can do right now. I know Retaliate with the weakness is going to put 60 on him. His second attack, or is it first attack, does more for the number of damage counters he has on him, but I really have nothing else that I can do right now. So I'm going to have to put the damage on him just because that's the only thing I can do. I've got no supporter in hand whatsoever. So he's going to put down a Mewtwo with a Dark, and Dark Rush me for the knockout. And again, I knew that's going to happen, but I had to put the damage on him somehow. I do get the Terrakion back with Rescue Share, or Rescue Scarf, and I'm just hoping I top a supporter, which luckily I do, but I don't get an energy, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to bench the Terrakions. I have a Juniper for next turn, and right now I think I'm just going to have to use that switch to save my energy. Don't end turn. Yeah, because he's doing 20 times the number of damage. He's hitting me for 120. I don't want to just lose that Terrakion. So, actually he's hitting me for 140, I'm sorry, with the Dark Claw. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back to a Terrakion with no damage on it. And, unfortunately this is just giving him time to load up a Mewtwo. He does play a Darkrai, but, right now he really doesn't need it. If Darkrai is the only card in his deck that relies on abilities, Garbodor really is not going to slow him down very much. He's focusing more on the Zoroark and obviously the Mewtwo as well. So he's Junipering for a nice fresh hand, going to Level Ball, and let's see what he puts out. Probably another Sableye, or not Sableye, another Zorua to get another Zoroark into play. He does play the Darkrai, since I don't have a Garbodor up, so he's pretty safe. And if he has a, yep, there we go, knocks me out, but not luckily. He gets an early lead, but hopefully I'm going to be able to get something with this Juniper. Go ahead and play the Experience Share, and then Juniper. So going to be able to attach to the active Terrakion. We're going to go ahead and Heavy Ball for, well, there's no more Terrakion in my deck, so I might as well put get a Garbodor out there, just so that he can't retreat with the Darkrai. He's going to have to pay retreat costs. Put another Trubbish out there. Again, we're going to Heavy Ball just to thin out my deck so that when I end, I'm going to be able to get something. I would love to put the Experience Share on the Terrakion, but we're just going to hold off on that. And I'm going to Retaliate for the knockout. So honestly, just more of the lack of supporter draw in the beginning, and could have had the turn 2 Garbodor, but it really wouldn't have helped. So he evolves his bench Zorua to a Zoroark. He's putting an Eviolite on a Mewtwo, and wow, he puts a DCE on the Mewtwo as well. So he is loading that thing up, which means it's time to get my Mewtwo out. Looks like he's going to play a Dark Patch to start loading up his Darkrai. And let's see. Oh no, sorry, not Darkrai. He's going to go ahead and focus on another Zoroark. He also plays a Poniard, and he hits my Terrakion for 120. So I'm going to go ahead and get another Garbodor up, just really just to burn the card. Going to attach one to Terrakion. I could, maybe I should have just attached it to the active to be able to get a good Land Crush out, but kind of late now. I was hoping to be able to get a catcher on something, but that didn't quite happen. And yeah, there's really, wow, I still didn't get into anything to get me my Mewtwo. Yeah, with that Eviolite, I'm just hitting him for 10. I definitely should have attached the other energy on a Terrakion and hit him for 80. That was just a huge misplay on my part, because now I'm just gonna, I'm wasting 2 energy cards, and this deck has really experience share. It's its only energy acceleration, which is definitely not enough. I'm not getting into my Mewtwo to be able to focus on his Mewtwo. So he's just going to be able to keep on loading up his Mewtwo to knock me out. He's doing some stuff on the bench, pretty much making it a little more formidable. Another Dark Patch, another Dark Energy onto the Darkrai, and puts out a Sableye as well, just thinning out his hand, preparing for an end. So I'm going to put up my Terrakion, which at least I'll be able to hit him for 90, 70 after the Eviolite. And there's really nothing for me to attach to. Again, can't get my Mewtwo out. So I'm going to go ahead and just end him. Finally hit the Mewtwo. I think we're probably going to have to play the Tool Scrapper here just so I can do a full 90 to him. Or do I want to take... oh, here we go. Yeah, I have a shot. I'm going to be able to one-shot a Darkrai. So, I don't know why I took the tool off of Zoroark. Much more important to take it off of Mewtwo, but oh well. I'm going to be able to retaliate on that Darkrai instead of that Mewtwo and take 2 more prizes. Bad thing is that he's just going to be able to continue loading up that Mewtwo, and that's going to hurt. I really need that switch right now to be a Super Rod to get my Terrakions back, to get my energy back. I need to hit another experience share. There's just a lot that I need to hit. So, oh, there's a Super Rod. Perfect. I have the end to get his hand down to 2, but now that I've taken a few prizes, I don't know. So the question is he going to risk loading up the Mewtwo as much as he can in order to get the knockout on me? He's already got, all I need to do is attach a DCE. He does attach another Dark Energy to his Mewtwo, so he's hitting me for 140, knocking me out. And right now I'm just going to sacrifice a Garbodor. So how did I get that back in my hand? I'm a little confused right now why I have the Terrakion back in my hand. Yeah, I'm really not sure, so, odd. I need to attach to, man, I don't know what. I need to attach to the Mewtwo. I have to attach to the Mewtwo. There's really no way about it. His Mewtwo is powerful enough to just one-shot me, so, yeah, misplay there. I cannot be putting the energy on Terrakion. That is just a huge waste. Super Rotting energy back in, but there's really, I need to play the switch to get back to that Terrakion. I've got the experience share on the Mewtwo, so when he knocks out my Terrakion, I can just, have that energy go back to Mewtwo, so big misplay, and I'm not seeing it. So this is another good thing about doing these battle videos. It helps you see your mistakes after you made them. Doesn't really help you during the game, but I think it definitely helps you in a tournament setting. So yeah, I'm sacrificing the Garbodor, but unfortunately, had I attached the energy even to the Garbodor, that would have gotten the energy on Mewtwo. Now, if he had the catcher for the game anyways, you know, then there wasn't anything I could really do. But even so, I don't think there's any way I can come back from this, other than maybe pulling a catcher to bring up a Sableye and him not having an energy to retreat. I mean, there's really nothing I can do. So I'm going to put up the Terrakion simply because it's the only thing that can do anything right now. And yeah, catching up a Sableye is really the only thing I can actually do, and just hope he does not have the energy. Yeah, Zoroark's got 2 retreat cost. He's got 2 attached. Yeah, come on, just bring up a Sableye, see if he has the energy or the switch to retreat, and, I might have a shot. I'm pretty sure I don't, but, yeah. So, my only shot, though, is to use the catcher. He's one-shotting me. I have to use the catcher. Me not attaching that energy to Mewtwo was a huge misplay. Chances are in a Bianca I would have hit an energy to be able to knock out his Mewtwo. That would have put it 2 prizes to 1. Now I'm saying to attach the energy, but it's really too late. So come on, catcher up a say. Yeah, I just gave him the game. So yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh wait, he's only doing 120. Yeah, there it is, DCE. Do 160. So yeah, lots of misplays as you can see during that game. Yeah, learn from my mistakes. But this is a big reason Garbodor isn't played, is because Garbodor was pretty much useless in this match. He just focused on other attackers. Luckily, though, for other games, there's really not that many non-ability decks out there that Garbodor needs to really worry about. So I think Garbodor is still a strong play. Not necessarily just straight Garbodor Terrakion, though. There's lots of other things to choose from. So stay tuned for more battle videos.